Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm excellent. Thanks for asking.
Good. Your name was James?
Yeah, James.
Nice to
And
meet you. I'm Alyssa.
Alyssa. Am I saying it
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, Alyssa.
Oh, that's good. Alyssa, that's good. And you from Canada.
Yes.
And
Where are you
you
from?
currently live in Canada right now?
I'm in Canada right now, but I'll only be here until September.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah, I
I'm from
used to live in.
oh,
Oh, go ahead.
okay. No, go ahead, go ahead.
I used to live in Thailand for the last 2 years, and I just got back to Canada about 2months ago, and then I'll leave again in September.
So you are this kind of people to that like to who like to travel like around the
Y-
world and a lot and
Yes,
stuff.
absolutely. I'm just
Uh,
in Canada for a little visit because I haven't been
oh,
back in 2 years.
and but so you don't like oh, let me think about it.
Yeah, no worries.
You were not born in Canada, is that right?
No, I was born in Canada. That's
You
correct.
was born in Canada. Okay. So I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Do you know anything about Brazil or kind of?
I've talked to a couple of Cambly students from Brazil. There
Oh
seems to be
yeah,
quite a few. So I've
yeah,
learned maybe a few things, but not too much. I've never visited, so
yeah. Actually, Cambly in Brazil, it's very famous. It's so popular, because in Brazil, just a small amount of people know how to speak English fluent. Maybe not, maybe 5% of the
hmm.
population. And sometimes it's really difficult to find out people in order to have a conversation, and practice your speaking skills. So that's why
Yeah.
apps like Cambly, italki, and websites like Omigo are so popular in Brazil.
Yeah, I find that Cambly is almost all Brazilians, people from Saudi Arabia, and people from Turkey.
Yeah, yeah,
Those are
yeah.
like the three biggest groups, it seems, that are on here.
Cambly, it's your. Are you here like full time? It's your main job?
No, I kind of work part-time. So when I was in Thailand, I used to work actually in the country there. So I worked full-time there and I didn't teach online. But now that I'm back in Canada, I obviously don't have a job here in Canada. So I've been
Okay.
doing Cambly just as a little bit extra, kind of when I have some extra time. Because I didn't really want to work full time while I'm in Canada because I want to be able to see my friends and my family and, to have some time to do stuff.
Interesting. But in Canada, you living alone?
I actually am staying with my parents right now.
Ah, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, makes it a little easier so I get to see them.
Yeah. No, that's
And
amazing.
where in Brazil do you live?
I live in São Paulo.
Okay.
Yeah, in the southeast, and São Paulo, it's one of the biggest city right here
Hmm.
in Brazil. There are maybe 11 million people. It's there's a lot of communities. Like with people from around the whole world, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's really a good city to live. I like.
Okay. What is there to do there? Like if you were to visit, is it like beaches or activities? What kind of would you
Yeah,
do?
it's like it's more like activities,
Hmm.
food.
Ooh,
That yeah that
I love food,
that
so.
yeah, me too. There, for example, there is food, of course, the traditional from São Paulo, like Paulista. It's the food from São
Mhm.
Paulo, Paulista
Okay.
food, and but you have food from around the whole world, and from around the whole country, because there is a lot of people over the country living here, because
Okay.
they came to here in order to find new opportunities and stuff. And yeah, that's one of the nice things in São Paulo, because you can discover um, so many cultures, because there is so many cultures together, living
Yeah.
together. And the musical culture, musical musical culture, and like
Hmm.
musical live. I
Okay.
don't know if it's all right, but it's so lively,
Okay.
in a
Hmm.
downtown and places there is music. For example, in Brazil, we have a specific type of songs. It's just from Brazil, like bossa nova, samba,
Hmm.
sertanejo, and all of other stuff.
Yeah.
And in São Paulo, you really are gonna find out a lot of places that you are gonna have fun, listen to a good music, and eat a good food and stuff like that.
Okay, that sounds really nice.
That's a lot of shopping malls and
Mhm.
theaters,
Okay.
this kind of stuff. But
So you're not going to be
unfortunately,
bored.
yeah, no, unfortunately, we don't have beaches. If
Okay.
you in the city, because
Right.
São Paulo is the city, like São Paulo City, and São Paulo is the state, and São
Hmm.
Paulo City, is the capital. In the capital, we don't have beaches. I live in the capital, but
Hmm.
if you, for example, when I go to the beach, I have a bike car. It takes 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depends on the traffic. But
Hmm.
it's really it's kind of nearby Rio de Janeiro,
Hmm. Yeah.
and in Rio de
Yeah.
Janeiro there is a lot of beautiful beaches.
Okay, so not too far. That's good.
Yeah, it's not too far.
And what about you? What do you do for work?
I'm a musician.
A musician. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
So
I'm a
do you
musician.
sing? Do you play an instrument? What do you do?
So actually, as a musician, my main thing is being I work as a teacher, in a
Ah,
music school. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
my bread and butter. But I can play as well as a performer, like um, in restaurants, parties, and this kind of stuff.
Hmm.
For example, yesterday I played in a restaurant with a singer, a friend of mine, and a duo that I have with her,
Hmm.
and I play electric guitar. There's
Hmm.
my cup of tea, because I can play other musical instruments too, like drums, keyboard, electric guitar, bass guitar, acoustic guitar as well. And but the instrument that I really like to play and that study more, it's electric guitar.
Ah, okay. That's really cool.
Yeah,
And do you teach other people to play the electric guitar then normally, or what
yeah,
do you teach?
yeah. Most of my students at the music school, they are kids and
Mm,
teenagers,
okay.
but they can learn electric guitar, bass guitar, and like real instruments too. But of oh man, okay, let me start over. But when I have to teach kids,
Hmm.
they don't. Sometimes they don't know how musical instrument they wanna play. So
Yeah.
there are specific type of class from kids,
Hmm.
where I show the instruments for them,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
in the future they are gonna choose one of them,
Right. So they can kind of see some different things, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's one
Okay.
class where they just like um they can listen to music and play musical games
Yep.
and um, try to play the favorite instruments they always like. It's drums, keyboard, and
Yeah.
yeah, drums and keyboard, because you don't have that kind of physical thing. For example, in my case, I play electric guitar, so you need to some kind of it's not like be strong, but you really need to the string, because
Hmm.
if you don't have if you don't do it, the sound doesn't, you know
Doesn't sound
but
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
And when you, yeah, when you play drums or keyboard, it's gonna uh, happen.
Maybe easier.
Yeah, it's easier because you just put your finger on the key, or you
Hmm.
just beat on the the
On the
drums.
drum.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. I understand what you mean.
yeah. So maybe that's my job.
Okay. And do you often do performances and things like that, or just mostly teaching?
Yeah, the actually my main thing is the most part of my life. I working as a teacher,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
sometimes when I have um, things to like a party or an event, or like occasionally, I play.
Yeah.
But this job that I'm doing that I'm doing now, nowadays,
Hmm.
it's like I don't know the word, but it's like every Tuesday I play in a
Yep.
restaurant, yeah, right here in Brazil,
Oh,
next to my
okay.
house, with a friend of mine. She's a singer, and I'm electric guitar, and we playing together.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty fun. We play all
And what?
of the type of songs, musics that people generally like,
Okay, so a little
and
bit of everything then for music type?
yeah, we have a kind of eclectic set list, because we have to, you know, um, people have to like the
Yeah.
songs that we are doing. And yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And do you have any hobbies outside of that? Anything else you like to do?
Yeah, nowadays, English has been one of the things that one of my focus nowadays, because
Hmm.
I'm really into, not only because I would like to improve my goals, and take my English skills up or not, especially my speaking skills. That's why
Hmm.
Cambly has been um, one of the things that I'm doing right now in my
Yeah.
free time. And you know but because
Hmm.
I really like the process of the learning, and I like the sound of the language. um,
Yeah.
I really like English, a beautiful language, and I like to um, I'm, I'm enjoying this kind of process to learn English and this kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you're kind of just learning for fun then, for just for you?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah, that's
fun.
nice.
It's fun. It's for fun, but at the same time, it's important for my life.
Yeah, well, it's never going to be a bad thing to speak a second language. So, might end up
Exactly.
helping you get some other opportunity at some point that you didn't even know
Exactly.
you would need it for, right?
Exactly. You never know. You never know
That's awesome.
when you are gonna need. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. We've only got about 15 seconds though, so we're
Yes, our
almost
time is
finished.
almost up, but I really had a
Yeah.
wonderful time right here. Thanks for your time, teacher. You are
Yeah, it was
so
lovely to
kind.
meet you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Thank you.
right, have a good day.
Yeah, yeah. Take care.
Okay, bye.